In tonight's Extra Perspective, the immigration spike we saw May of last year has gone down, but we're getting a better picture of its unprecedented nature.
U.S. Customs Border Protection Acting Commissioner Mark Morgan released a year-to-year comparison showing a dramatic drop in illegal immigration from Central America, and the next concern keeping agents on their toes.
By this past February, the illegal migration flow dropped 75%. And we saw a change in demographics from mostly families and unaccompanied children from Central America, which was the genesis of the crisis, to single adult males from Mexico making the journey for economic gain.
Morgan credits the decrease in numbers to partnerships with Mexico and the Northern Triangle countries, as well as an end to what he calls, quote, pull factors, which he says lured the hundreds of thousands of migrants to the U.S.
Now, I want to show you a graphic. This graphic shows how overall encounters in the southwest border dropped from almost 1 million in fiscal year 2019 to less than 458,000 this fiscal year. That's a 53% reduction from 1 year to the next.
End of catch and release, and as well as other collective efforts to further reduce the pull factors like MPP, the Migrant Protection Protocols, have been game changers, and they have made the difference. The administration message is clear. Illegal immigrants will no longer be released into the country.
The acting CBP commissioner praised the Trump administration's efforts to end those programs, as well as put in place other policies to deter illegal entry into the country, such as the border wall, which is more like a border barrier.
Yeah, extensions of that border barrier continue as we speak and can be seen from the border highway. But the commissioner warns if we do away with current policies, the tide will return to our borders.
And if these policies and initiatives and these essential tools, like the wall, if we were to remove them, we would likely see an influx that overwhelms even what we saw last year when we saw 150,000 illegal aliens reach our border in a single month and more than 1 million in a single year. If we continue to provide protections under the umbrella of sanctuary cities and other rewards such as free health care, driver's license, jobs that they're not legally authorized to have, we will further incentivize a new wave of unprecedented illegal migration.
And Morgan went on to say CBP is taking an aggressive approach to protect the nation against COVID-19 by authorizing unprecedented travel restrictions of non-essential travel across the border beginning in March. Some of that included removing undocumented immigrants from custody right away to reduce the spread to the American public, including CBP employees.
But Morgan warns the pandemic could motivate people from other countries to come to the U.S., triggering another surge if COVID-19 conditions are bad in their countries of origin.